The much awaited year of 2026 is here, and I'm so excited to share with all of you your astrology predictions for 2026. 2026 is a year of new beginnings and where we reap the rewards for all the efforts and hard work that we have been putting for the past 3-4 years. So, if you want to dive deep into in-depth, most accurate, detailed astrology predictions for 2026, then I highly suggest you look into your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you don't know what are your sun, moon, rising signs, then you can use any online birth chart calculator to find out the placements for your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you don't know your time of birth, then you can definitely use your moon sign or your sun sign based on the day on which you were born. So once you've calculated these details, you can go into the description box to your own sign to find out your personal astrology prediction. I do want you to know that I refer sidereal astrology or the Vedic astrology, which is a little bit different from your zodiac sign, because sidereal astrology looks at the actual placement of the planets in the sky. Now let's get into the video. Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, then this is what you can expect in 2026. So Pisces, for you, Saturn is transiting your ascendant, and this can be a really transformative time for you. I remember when Saturn was transiting my ascendant, there was like a complete shift in how I perceived the world, in what I valued, in even the desires that I have, what I felt my goals should be, and that completely changed. And so this year for you also, you can see a complete transformation in how you perceive the world. What is your self-identity? This is a time to completely transform your outlook on the world, on the life, on the kind of people that you want to hang out with, on the kind of identity you want to have. And this is going to affect your life for the next 30 years. This is almost like a new cycle for you, because it's your first house, and then Saturn is going to go through all the houses for you. It may feel a little difficult initially because your opinion on everything, your outlook on everything, your belief system is completely changing. It may feel too much at times. So what I've noticed is really good thing is to have a good meditation practice so that it keeps you grounded in reality, and to have some sort of connection to spirituality also really helps, because when our outlook on everything is changing, then it just makes us question what is true, what is not true, what is worth actually aspiring for. And in those times, if you have some sort of spiritual guidance, then it can actually guide you towards the right thing. It can get you the right guidance for the coming years. So if you are able to get a good mentor, or read some books, or online you're able to find some spiritual guidance or some meditation, that can be really helpful during this time. You may see a complete transformation of the relationships that you have as well. That happens when Saturn is in your first house. Know that that's normal. If there is anything that was completely out of alignment with your divine path, because Saturn is also the planet that breaks delusion, and if there was anything that was not in your favor, or that was not completely truthful to you or deceptive for you, then that will automatically fall out of your life. So if there are any changes that are happening in your routine or in your structure, in your family life, professional life, then know then that is divinely guided and is actually going to push you towards the life that is actually meaningful to you. There's also going to be a Saturn-Neptune conjunction on 20th of February, and so that is of course going to bring intense transformations connected to these themes that we have discussed. Neptune is the planet of illusions, and Saturn-Neptune conjunction is going to break any illusions that you had related to these themes. During the year, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 4th house. This is a good placement because 4th house is the house of our emotional foundation, home, comfort, and Jupiter's placement here can actually give a very abundant, prosperous, harmonious environment at your home and with your family members. This can be a time where you're able to have good relationship, with your family members, able to have harmonious time, able to spend quality time. Fourth house is also the house of our real estate or property, and since Jupiter is naturally a planet of blessing, this is also a good time period if you have been thinking of acquiring new land or property or real estate. You may be able to actually make that purchase during this time. Fourth house is also the house of our generational patterns. So this is a good time period for you to find the right guidance to do any shadow work that you need to do. So you're able to let go of any self-sabotaging patterns or any generational patterns which you don't want to repeat in your life again. From June, Jupiter is going to be transiting your fifth house, which is again going to be like a good transit for you. Fifth house is the house of our creative passion. So maybe you want to pursue some hobby that you find interesting now. Fifth house is the house of children, so your relationship with your children can improve, or you may be able to spend more time with your children. It's also good transit if you've been wanting to have children. Fifth house is also the house of relationships and dating, and so if you have been looking to get a long-term partner, then Jupiter's transit in fifth house can really help you with that. Jupiter from after October is going to be transiting your sixth house, and sixth house is the house of our routine, of our health, and Jupiter's transit in sixth house can really help you make the desired changes. So maybe you want to look at the diet that you follow or the routine that you follow, the exercises that you have been doing, anything that requires change to make you more healthy. You will be able to do those changes during this time period, or you may be able to find the right guidance on how to make those changes. Jupiter is also inspiration, so now you finally find that inspiration to go and make that change. Sixth house is also connected to our work, so Jupiter's presence in sixth house can actually help with getting the right kind of opportunities. Maybe the work environment at your office improves, or you're able to find really good superiors who are able to give you now recognition for your work and give you good work. Sixth house is also our employees that we hire, and so Jupiter's presence here can actually align with us with the right kind of employees who help us with our work and help us manage our things with flow and ease now. Also during 2026 we are going to have 4 eclipses, all on the axis of Aquarius and Leo. So Rahu, which is the north node, is going to be transiting the sign of Aquarius, which is your 12th house, and Ketu, which is the south node, is going to be transiting the house of Leo, which is your 6th house. Now Rahu's presence in 12th house, since 12th house is connected to sleep, it's connected to our subconscious, so Rahu's presence in 12th house can give some anxiety or some depression. It can also disturb the sleep, or it can give you a lot of mental confusion, since 12th house is our subconscious mind. And so definitely taking care of your sleep, having a routine, having a lifestyle that ensures you're able to have proper sleep is going to be really good. With Jupiter's presence in 6, you can finally get that guidance on maybe some herbs that you need to use to calm yourself right before you sleep, or the kind of lifestyle that you need to have, or the routine that you need to follow. Also spending some time outside in nature, journaling, meditation, yoga, breath work, all these things can really help in combat any ill effects of Rahu's transit. Ketu in 6th house can also be a little tricky because Ketu is again everything that is hidden, and 6th house also shows illnesses. So Ketu in 6 can give some hidden illnesses, but since Jupiter is going to be transiting your 6th house from June, at that time, if there are any chronic illnesses or if there are any issues, you may be able to find the treatment or the right kind of diet and finally let go of any such illnesses. But definitely during the whole year, it will be a good thing for you to take care of your lifestyle, to eat healthy, to get the proper rest, to have a routine that gives you ample time to spend in nature, and you can work, you can focus on rest, you can meditate, making sure like you have a proper routine and taking care of your both physical and mental health, because Rahu's presence in and 12th house can give you some mental health issues. So that is going to be really key for you, Pisces. 2026 can feel a little bit heavy at times, but definitely know that this is all going to transform your life to align you with your highest version. Make the best of this 2026, and by the end of 2026 you're going to be a completely changed person. Have an amazing 2026, Pisces.